This is MLW referee Doug Markham, and you're listening to Everything Pro Wrestling with Conrad Cushman.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Carter over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is a podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Every single Wednesday before AEW Dynamite, we dive into some of your favorite current-day wrestling, as well as some old-school stuff. We can also be found over on YouTube and Twitch, where we post exclusive video, whether it be content for video games, or wrestling news, or short clips, or even live streams. Come check us out and subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Shoot over on YouTube and Twitch. And if you want to find us on our social medias, it's at the Pro Wrestling Shoot on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, and over on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is not only just a podcast, we are also an independent company when it comes to audio engineering and graphics designs, as well as voiceovers. So come and follow us over on our social medias and check us out every single Wednesday over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify.
What is good, everybody? Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. Big happy birthday to a lot of my XGW squad. Got to give birthday shout outs to Ice, Cac, that one was for you. I put a little emphasis in it for you because he's been saying my by the fans, for the fans hasn't been good enough for him. So head in with the by the fans, for the fans. And big shout out to the homie Sick. I know he's always up in the chat showing love. Much appreciated. Shout out to all the July birthdays. Big shout out to the intern. Birthday on Monday. Clash of the Podcast is live every Monday at 6:05. I'm here with the man they call Derek, the man in black. We are going to be reviewing AEW Dynamite for July 12th, 2023. They were in Saskatoon tonight, and we're going to just talk about everything that happened on the show from a fan perspective. So make sure you guys sit back, hit that like button, leave some comments for us, and we're going to get into this intro, and we're going to talk a little pro wrestling. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Yeah. What is good, everybody? Got a lineup for tonight. I'm going to agree with BJ. I think he said something about it was a weird show. I'm going to stand by that and agree.
Yes.
Very different show tonight. We're going to get into it. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on the show, though. I'm all about it, all for it. So make sure you guys are in here showing some love. If you haven't already, hit the like button. It helps us out in the stream. Audio version, leave us a 5-star review, the highest review you can leave us. It helps more people find us in the algorithm. We've been doing this since 2016 here on Everything Pro Wrestling. Channel's been around for about a minute. We're trying to make some moves. Might have to make some changes. We're doing some things. All right. But thank you for everyone who's been rocking with us. I know we got a nice sized audience and you guys are appreciated. So thank you guys for that. First one in 10:03, Sir Quills. What up? He's a Conrad. Derek, chat. What up? It's your boy, Sir Quills, is here to enjoy yet another AEW Dynamite review. Let's get into it. Appreciate that, Quills. Matt Lopez with good evening. Terrell said, I called it. I said it would be Ibushi. Me and my sister were joking around saying it would be Ibushi or Cody. Yeah, everyone liked T Cody and WWE. I don't know what else to say for Cody. Cody's fan favorite. Good for Cody. Today was good show, but WTF with the crowd. They woke up as soon as the show moved on. Listen, the crowd was there. I don't know. Sometimes you're feeling this, sometimes you're not. Maybe they recorded something beforehand and got hyped. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Crowd was okay though.
Yeah,
they're not awful, but
it wasn't bad.
They popped for something that we're going to talk about in one of the tag matches later that I was like, whoa, they did a good job with that. Eric, I've been kind of critical about Tony booking of the females. Now let me actually explain. Let's take Skye as an example. Eric, this better be good, bro. This better be good. If you keep having her lose big matches, eventually when you are ready to push her, we won't care because we wanted you to push her. You didn't care. But Eric, there's other people who are fans of Ruby. If you're beating the heels, who cares about the heels?
Right.
It goes both ways.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this. Sky Blue has been elevated. A year ago, we probably would have said don't put her in this tournament.
Right.
Or if you do, this is a quick elimination for someone. Now I see Sky Blue elevated. So take that as a positive as well. All right. Matt Lopez. Pac didn't expect it. And I love all of the history with all of the members of the Elite is documented. Yes. Pac been beating people down for years.
Right.
BJ said it was a weird episode for me. Hope everyone is doing well, by the way. What up, Beej? Much appreciated. On a positive note, Nick Wayne has something really special to him. Facts. Deanna didn't watch much of the show, was driving. Well, I'm glad you weren't watching while driving.
Right. I
think Athena wins the tournament, then going to be a swerver. She joins the Outcast. I think she's joining as well, Terrell. Sean Hubbard of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly says, bless up, respect, gentlemen. Good evening, everyone.
My guy Hubs.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Jesus De Leon. What's good, Jesus? What's up, Conrad? Derek Golden Elite is back. Also, Conrad, check what I sent you.
Oh, boy.
Better not be inappropriate. By the way, I'm taking this time to also mention Clash of the Podcast every Monday, 6:05. You better be there. Me and Sean got some good conversation going on. Someone's honking the horn outside on the back end over here on one street over. What's that supposed to mean?
You said be there. But I was throwing that up.
Or be square?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can't really make a square with your fingers like that. So.
I got to watch you. I didn't know what kind of signs you were making over there. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Was that an old article, Jesus? It was Triple H making plans for the biggest free agents, which were Kota Ibushi and Jay White. Happy 9-year anniversary of the beginning of the most famous storyline in TNA, AJ Styles and Claire Lynch, baby daddy. Why don't y'all bring up the good things TNA did? You gotta help me. Original Biggie, OB1. Been a minute. Good evening, Conrad Derek. Good evening, chat. Hope y'all are doing good. Appreciate you. Side note, Conrad, you and Hubbard handled the last show professionally after that one person was causing problems in the chat room. I want to be fair to that person too, though. I think that they were, I couldn't tell if they were kidding. Sarcasm doesn't go over well on the internet. I want people to know that. When you're sarcastic, you're hoping people interpret it that way. It all went sideways for it.
Always does.
So I would welcome the person back, though. I don't want anyone to think what happened. And I don't know if they timed them out or banned them from the chat. Let me know whoever did that, what you did, because I want to double check on that and reach out and talk to that person if I can get a second. Jesus also apologized since Joe lost. I'm sorry, Samoa Joe lost. I told Jesus after, though. It made more sense when you finally got to think about it, Derek. Hear me out, bro. Hear me out real quick on this, everybody. CM Punk could not lose to Samoa Joe because he's the uncrowned champ. Now I'm starting to think Punk has to win the tournament.
Yes.
Because he can't lose a match. Because you know what we're hoping they're going for. Well, we really hope they're going for? Sean, stop. Sean, seriously. Sean, how are you doing this? I apologize. So, you gotta be watching the live stream to know what we're talking about. The little insider joke. Listen, CM Punk may have to win this if you're building towards CM Punk versus MJF, because it's got to be uncrowned champ versus the current champ.
Right.
That's what you're gonna have to do. All right. That's it. So it makes sense. And Joe looked good anyway. Punk beat him by a roll-up. It was a fluke. It was lucky. I beat you every other time. I'm going to beat you again. And then when they tried to have that little sweet moment, Joe choked him out. Beautiful. Well done. Joe keeps his heat. Tiffany from Indie Wrestling Corner says, hello. I don't know if I read that right.
Is it me you're looking for?
Inappropriate there. Happy Nick effing Wayne Day. Much appreciated. Tiff has interviewed Nick Wayne a couple times on her channel. So if you want to see Nick Wayne before he was famous, get it in.
Nice.
Subscribe to Tiff. She's got an indie wrestling corner, indie with IE. Put it in. One of the best in the game doing independent wrestling interviews. Go show her some love. Can I say the thing with Kenny and Ibushi? You can say whatever you want, Jocelyn. Welcome. Chad in the house was good, Chad. Was good. He said, who's Cody? I've been beating him up all day and fight forever. Adrenaline in my soul. Someone else needs to book the women. They are an afterthought for Tony. I think people are being harsh too, though. You got to look at the numbers. I mean, the numbers are telling you people tune out from the segments. Is it bad booking? Or are people not interested in the talent? It's more than just Tony's horribly booking them. He's actually put a lot of time into this Outcast storyline, and I think it's been pretty good.
I would like to think that it's not bad booking or Tony not really paying attention to it. I think it's more so bad timing.
I also want him to put more than one women's match on the show. Like, he can do that.
Right.
He could have had Willow and Athena tonight.
He could have, yeah. We could have added or passed on a match.
Wow, Eric said, you know what? You're right. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate that. Nick Wayne was just announced for New Japan All-Star Junior Festival August 19th in Philadelphia. Cheesesteak. Derek Conrad keeps forgetting to wear his Mac Jones jersey. Y'all better cut it out with this Mac Jones.
It's Mac.
Yeah, it's old. Victor in the house was good. Sup, Conrad and Derek. R.I.P. to Mantar. Yes, thank you for saying that. I almost slipped my mind about that. R.I.P. to Mantar. I know he's been known for like one of the worst gimmicks of all time. He was also, I believe, Friar Ferguson. It was the 90s. You had to be there.
Yeah.
It was bad times. But R.I.P. to him, man. Hate to see anybody in the wrestling community pass away. Let's see here. Conrad is ready for Slammiversary this Saturday. Yes, it's on the 15th. I am excited for Slammiversary. Derek will be here. We should have him doing that. Just so you guys know, I did take the responsibility to time them out, but I didn't want to ban them. Just have them cool down and come back fresh. Thank you, BJ. Thank you.
I didn't get a chance to see that. What happened?
We'll talk off air about
Got it.
We'll talk off air about it. Sean, Hubbard Wrestle Weekly said, that's not me. Stop that. Sean, it's okay, bro. I'm not upset with you.
Bro.
I'm not.
All right.
Derek's here. He knows it's not me.
It's
look,
all right. Bro.
Look, hands are up, bro.
It's
It's not me.
It's
It's not me.
all good in the neighborhood. Why, hello, neighbor.
I'm trying to get it up there. Wasn't my intention to make them leave. I just saw that they were taken away from the show, and I didn't want the flow of it to be interrupted. I think going forward, try to ignore those things. I mean, sometimes I'll address them too, but I'm not gonna. You don't have to ban people from me. I'll tell you to in the chat. But all right, you're ridiculous. I get really mad. I've had people come in and say racist stuff. Now that's an automatic ban hammer. Like if you come in here and start saying stupid stuff like that, I got to put my foot up in that backside. Then you know.
Exactly.
All right. And you can see that we're back getting the money. The ads are all up. Super chats that should be available. Someone let me know. I hope so. I don't know. Donate to our PayPal instead. That'll help us out more. All right. Trust me. That goes buying all those AEW pay-per-views. Rumor that we might be getting more pay-per-views. I don't know how Warner Brothers Discovery is controlling that. Do they have a say in the company? Unless you put it on Max, homie, I really don't think you have a say in anything.
Yeah. If it's going on Max, you don't really have a say.
Right? Let me see here. What is this? Ace OG YouTube. Am I saying that right? Yo, cuss me out if I'm saying it wrong. But he said y'all ain't keeping it kayfabe. We go in and out. We go in and out to keep it a stack. Tokyo the Menace smoking that triple fraud pack right now. How you lose on Jay White and Coda? Yeah, I don't know. That's on Trips, man. Now, Conrad, I'm telling you, it's Ricky. We need him versus MJF rematch, but you can get to that anyway.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
Right? Tiff says I have the before he got signed and after he got signed. Got my perfect bridge. She's a big fan of bridges on the tippy toes. Get it right. There's the Kyron I know with the sudden but unsudden CM Punk shameless plug. I would never. I keep it fair across the board when it comes to Mr. Phillip Brooks. Shout out to Pepsi getting that Chicago, that marketing jointness. I'm just saying, maybe you brawl out, have CM Punk in the Pepsi commercial. I'm just saying, pay the man.
Makes sense.
I'm going to jump around here real quick. If I'm missing any questions, you let me know. The women are fine. Y'all just want Baker on your TV. I love it. I love hearing from Jocelyn and Deanna, though, because I like hearing their viewpoints on pro wrestling because they may see something different that we don't see. So I love hearing from the ladies. Thank you for that. Cody fighting rubber chickens. I think that their audience isn't into the women's division. It could be. It could be. That's something you're going to have to study and see what they want from it. That doesn't mean you don't have a women's division, because I do think there are times where people really get into the matches. I think Sheeta was one of the early people who had people getting up out of the seats. I love Sheeta matches. I think they're great. Nick Wayne, a future superstar here. I love it. Speaking of AEW Fight Forever, the first wrestler I played as was Jade, and I won. Then I played as Cody and lost twice to MJF, but then I defeated him to become AEW champion. See booking. Build the women up so you don't have to use the same ones. That's true. Ed Fries, what's good? Hey, how are my favorite AEW reviewers? We are doing good, Ed. How are you? Ed, we haven't talked in a minute, man. We got to link up for something, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're both probably super busy. But get at me, Ed. If you're on Threads, give me a follow. I don't know if we follow each other on there yet, but I'm on Threads, EPW show. All right. I look forward to that as well. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you. Marquise, by the way, I think it is. How did WWE not sign Jay White and Okada Ibushi? They sold big time, bro. Big time. So happy early birthday, Tokyo. Yes. Turning 30 in 2 hours, Tokyo.
Happy birthday.
We don't sing that one. You know what we do here. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. I don't know why I always think of that episode of The Simpsons.
It was great.
Tokyo, happy birthday. You are appreciated here. AEW's pay-per-views on Bleacher Report single-handedly funding Warner's superhero flops. Man, that Bleacher Report, man, that app is, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started. You know how we watch. Shout out to the fine people of Fight. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. How Trips not signed Nick Aldis, at least to put the brother on NXT. No water spilled this time. I was on time, Jocelyn. I was on best behavior tonight. Truthfully. Shout out to B, who made some delicious pasta for us for dinner.
Delectable.
Yes. Now let's help AEW pay the bills, because I do use some of their stuff, so I got to promote them a little bit. Death Before Dishonor, Friday, July 21st. Next week is going down. I'm looking forward to it. Trenton, New Jersey. If you are in that area, make sure that you guys get in there. Show some love. Show some love.
Show some love.
It is looking really good out in these streets, man. I don't know. I'm happy for it.
I'm ready to see some Ring of Honor stuff.
Yo, Sean just sent me a text, and I have to laugh live on air at this shirt that he just made. I'm going to let Sean debut it whenever he's ready, but this shirt is good. It's good. I need some more matches for Ring of Honor. I had an in-depth conversation with Pro Wrestling Shoe, E, and a couple other people just talking about Ring of Honor today. Chat, let me know. Are you feeling Ring of Honor since it came back? Yay or nay? I just want to hear from everybody. Just put your opinion in. You don't got to respond and cuss someone out unless they're saying something fraudulent, but
I think it's hard to.
I haven't watched it. I'm being 100% honest. I have not watched unless it was a match that someone told me to go see, like Zack Sabre Jr. or something that was on New Japan for free.
Right. I think it's hard because you don't have a big platform for ROH, even though you do.
Well, you're making people pay $10, and I don't think that's enough. If the pay-per-views were included, cool, I get it, but no pay-per-view.
Yeah. You need a pay-per-view in order to sell. So
yeah.
Your regular shows are great, but to be fantastic, you need pay-per-view.
I think I'm calling WBD out. Warner Brothers Discovery, you need to embrace Ring of Honor as part of this package deal. Because Tony, when they ask you how many hours of content you have, he's going to add up that Ring of Honor, the library with it. So I don't know. I'd like to see them do some more with it.
It would be nice.
Deanna says, I love Claudio, but I want Chicken to win. I feel like Chicken's not ready just yet. I think he's going to come this close. You see that? that close, but I don't think he's going to do it just yet. I think there's more story to tell with him. I love Mark Briscoe. Some people said they have Mark winning. Tommy was at the crowd at NXT. Maybe, but I ain't turning down that dough myself at this point in my career. You got to pay Magnus. Victor says Conrad post Rampage matches in Collision. Are you talking about do reviews for them, Victor? Let me know what you're asking me for. If it's reviews for them, it's really tough for me to do them on the weekends. I do them when I'm actually able to. Usually you always get one from me. Like Collision, that first episode where Punk returned, I got lucky. Let me just tell you, lucky. And I got lucky when Punk first came to Rampage too, because normally I never have time to review those. Matt Lopez says the last few weeks of ROH TV feels off, feels besides some bangers, why the booking is suffering. Their pay-per-view is next week and we only have one match announced. Okay. E said buy Chikara and put it on Honor Club. I like Strowman. I'm going to leave my comment out about Raquel. I hear you. Ouch. I hear you. Don't forget, we got Allin. I hate this. Yes, we really mean Wembley Stadium up at the top. Who did that for marketing? I gotta talk to you. Come here.
Yeah, that's.
Come here. I need the guy who gives the fast food secrets. Come here.
Oh yeah.
And then zooms in on us. Come here. And then following that, the next week, Sunday, September 3rd, United Center. We've got All Out. I love the graphic for this.
Yeah, that's dope.
That looks dope. That. And don't forget, AEW is taking over Chicago. You got Dynamite that Wednesday, Collision that Saturday in the United Center, and All Out. Chicago, you're the best wrestling city right now. I hope you know that. So enjoy it.
Best.
Enjoy it. Match recommendations. I would highly recommend seeing CM Punk and Samoa Joe, but this was the best match on Collision. FTR versus Bullet Club Gold. It was a banger. We're getting the rematch coming up on Collision, 2 out of 3 falls. Check that match out. I'm telling you, that's a low-key sleeper. Might be mixed in. Finals for Collision. CM Punk, Ricky Starks, winner is winning that Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Cup. Who's getting it? Ricky. Can you breathe, bro? Like, I'm more worried about you. I need you back on point here. Back on point. Rampage. We got Athena versus Willow Nightingale coming up this week. Make sure you guys are in the house for that. That's probably going to be a good match. Once again, I still felt like this could have been put on Dynamite because you're recording it right after, but I'm interested in this matchup here because there's some other implications. I believe Athena said, if you beat me, I'll give you a Ring of Honor title shot eventually. Willow just lost the New Japan Strong Championship to Julia. Lots of good things happening. Also, Battle of the Belts this Saturday at 10 following Collision. If you guys want to watch, Luchasaurus, if Christian allows him to defend his championship. I love that Christian's holding the belt and he's the champ.
Right. Against
Shawn Spears. Shawn Spears, go out there and show out. I hope these guys have a great match, truthfully.
I think it will be.
Right? Let's see here. We're going back to what everyone said. I promise you we're about to get in the show. I know it's 20 minutes in. We're not going over these matches super long tonight, I promise. I believe Kingston is the one to end Claudio's reign, and Mark's going to end Joe's TV title run for a final battle. When we get in Matt Lopez, his ROH pay-per-view in the Hammerstein.
Right. Stop
playing with this man. He's been asking nicely. Hub says, everyone knows how I feel about the WWE product. It's been sub-average, disgustingly sub-average. However, their model as it relates to Peacock, including pay-per-view / PLEs, is the very best in the industry.
Can't argue that, really.
It's bad to an extent, too, though. I believe everything has a yin and a yang. Derek, why does pro wrestling work? You have to sell to the people, right? So Tony Khan wants us to put down $50 to watch his pay-per-view.
Right.
Why? How do you make me do that? You got to give me a good card. You got to give me what I want. You got to have something interesting for me.
Yes.
When Peacock or who was it? NBC Universal pays WWE for that, right?
Yep.
Who are you obligated to? I just got to put on a pay-per-view. That's what I promised you.
Right.
That's the bad part because now you don't have to do anything for the fans. Well, you did. You pay $5. You pay for a service.
Right.
It's not my fault. You pay for a Peacock. You pay for a service. That's where it gets funky.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you keep people happy enough about don't ask Hub how he feel about Raquel. Have to pay for ROH pay-per-view separately is unacceptable. I mean, they're good though. They're good.
But still, I think I agree with that, because if
I think he should have put ROH for free on YouTube and charged for the pay-per-views, or he should have had the pay-per-views included in the package. That's how I see it.
Well, I look at it as major leagues, like Major League Baseball. Obviously, AEW is the MLB. To coach, like maneuver the product to help the main product. And if you work it together, have a crossover with AEW and ROH.
But ROH doesn't have specific enough people, though. It's kind of like they're under one big bubble. It's like Collision. There's really no roster draft split. You kind of just know guys who are on Collision more.
I get it, but you still should have at least some people from AEW crossover. Because some of those characters, some of those people have some kind of feud or some kind of history.
Listen, Tony's got to do what he's got to do with what he got. All right. And if they ain't giving him no deal, then he's got to pump out stuff on his own. He's trying to keep that name alive for as long as he can, though.
I think he could do it.
He's negotiating a deal. That was the rumor today. So let's see what happens with that. Keep your eyes peeled for a deal over the next year. So keep it up for that. BJ said, let's go Stroke Daddy. People are giving out the Ricky Spanish. If Willow wins, she gets an ROH championship match at Death Before Dishonor, most likely. I can see that happening. First sighting of Big Mama Cool in years. Look at Hub coming in positive. Christian Cage defending his title. Here you go. I want cheaper pay-per-views if you do more. I agree, Deanna. I can't see them charging more for pay-per-views, though. Here's my thing. Why would Warner Brother Discovery care unless they wanted the pay-per-views? And then they're going to have to pay for them. Like, you're okay, right. Well, you get them all, but you're going to pay for them then. You'll get more people to buy your app, though.
Right.
That's how I see it. Captain Charisma is going to defend this TNT championship. Wait, I thought Luchasaurus was the champion. You know how it goes. YouTube, the pay-per-views charge a small fee. I meant that he could put the shows on there. He could just put the regular weekly shows. Collision has a roster. Punk and his friends are who he wants to work with. Now. I saw Dynamite tonight, and it looked like he wasn't allowed. He did offer to work Blood and Guts, I read this week. We don't want to play with you. Not a good idea, Phil. Not a good idea.
Taking my ball home.
Yeah. What is with wrestling this week and their obsession with sex jokes? First time watching the products in any company? That's all it is. Where's the lie? How come the Young Bucks can't be professionals and say, you know what? That's fine. If it's good for the company, we're for it because we're executive vice presidents. That's what somebody should say. But, my feelings are hurt, so I don't want to work with you, even if it means detriment to my company. That's what I would say if I was Tony Khan. Don't get me started.
Right.
Get me started. Christian's going down as the greatest TNT champion ever, but Starks will swerve Punk. Hey, Punk, remember what you said? I don't want to work with these kids. Get them, Starks. Ricky Starks left because he wasn't getting any play on Dynamite. Why do you think he left? Put it together, folks. He knows who was like, nah, not Ricky tonight. Push this guy instead. He's better than me. And Ricky knew. So that Ricky's on that show for a reason. Hobbs is on that show for a reason. They know. Six said, yo, remember when we were having the loser eats artery clog and steak and cheese match for Mickey D's? Sick of the way, arm folded. Yo, blame Derek. It was going to go down Monday. So Derek had to check that schedule.
Yeah. Oh, we can do it Thursday, bro.
Nah, you've been talking this mess, bro. I got stuff to plan for now, prepare for. What, tomorrow you talking about?
Well, yeah.
Listen,
we can do it Monday when I come back from Lake George. We can do it Monday.
See, always on trips, always got excuses.
We can do it Monday.
Well, Monday's the intern's birthday too.
Oh yeah. Right.
I mean, maybe.
No.
Well, I'm off though. I don't have to work or nothing. So
I'll be off too.
I'm on vacay.
I'm on vacay too,
Oh, okay. Oh,
14th to the 24th, bro.
Oh, okay. So you ready to get that ass whooped?
Nah, you ready to get that ass whooped, bro.
All right. I just want FTR Bucks 3. Wonder why it hasn't happened, Eric. Don't get me started. Quack, quack. No, I don't want to even start it. I'm trying to be. I told Derek we have to be nice to them. And I'm the nice one in this situation. Like, trust me. I've been telling Derek, like, yo, we got to be cool to them. We got to be fair to their segments.
Yes.
I think that it's being leaked, and Punk knew that it wasn't going to happen, though. It's a low move. What do you mean it's a low move? You need somebody? I'm your guy.
Right. And
that's me not agreeing with the Bucks. I'm just saying. Okay. All right, BJ. Fair. I should have read the rest of it. Man. So Monday sounds like it could be the day.
Yeah.
It might be even Monday going into Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. I see the Ducks. Call me a bit unfair in my assessment, if you will, but is anyone besides me not enjoying this? Cole, yeah, you're being totally unfair. I love this. What they've been doing with Cole and MJF.
No, Hubs, you my guy and all, but you can't say that you don't enjoy this, but you enjoy that pure, unadulterated garbage.
What garbage are you referring to, Derek?
Seth Rollins.
All right, knock it off.
That gimmick is garbage.
We're talking AEW here.
I know, but you're
gonna have to come on Clash of the Podcast if you ever want to show up.
Don't I'm off, bro. 14th to the 24th.
All right, we'll see if you're there. We'll see if he's there, Sean. He says he'll be there, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be late. So, Komander versus Chris Jericho. First matchup we got here. What is there something there? What is that? What is this thing?
Oh, that's his hand.
It's Chris Jericho's fist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why the hell you got gloves on, Jericho? I'm up here thinking there's a rock on like Komander's shoulder or something. Shit. You know what? You know what he should have put up there? You know what he should have put up there? You know, your guy.
Well,
Little Paul White action. Well, I'm just letting you know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Chat going in on us about something. We're trying. Let me get through this. Should we get through this match first? Let's get through this match first. Chris Jericho and Komander. Komander jumps across ropes. He's dope. It's fun. This was a good matchup. Jericho got in some offense. Komander's doing all of his top rope shooting star press, near falls, quick counts. He's running the ropes. He's doing his flips. He goes for a flip finally, grabs Jericho's hand, wrenches on it, jumps up, does a big flip into a hurricanrana, but no, he gets caught, and me and Derek got our dream. We were like, put that knee on his neck. Lion Tamer, baby, one of my favorite finishes in WCW history. Knee on the neck, nowhere to go but to tap out. Stop copying me.
I'm just saying, bro.
He tapped out, got the dub. I was happy with it.
Yes.
Yo, I'm telling you, it was really good. Following the matchup, here comes Don Callis. Don Callis' music sucks, by the way. I think this is by design. Every time I hear it, bro, I'm like, I am a real American. And I hate Hulk Hogan. I don't know if you guys know this. As a kid, I cheered for Ultimate Warrior to beat Hulk Hogan. I wanted Macho Man to beat Hulk Hogan. I am not a little Hulkamaniac.
Yeah, me either.
I did have the wrestling buddy, though, and it's in like my kindergarten graduation picture.
I think what really solidified the fact that I did not like Hogan is when they allowed the BS to happen for him to power slam Andre the Giant. I was pissed. That was fake. That's never should have happened.
Yo, why you hating, bro?
Never.
Why you hating, bro?
Never.
Derek hating right now.
Nah.
Deanna said, wow, Derek is in on it. No, Deanna, I promise y'all, if someone will come to me and I want a timeline of why that gimmick made sense when they did it. At this point, I've given up. I don't even care. It doesn't matter because at this point, you've just said, I don't care. But when you watch the timeline of Seth Rollins, he went from being that dude who was the Universal Champ to we need to change you.
Wait. Let's see what everybody else got to say.
No, hold on. But I'm asking this question, though.
Okay.
Why did he go from that dude to what was the other gimmick that he had with Buddy and AOP?
The Messiah.
He went to that gimmick, and then all of a sudden I'm dancing around and I dress in these clothes. Like, what is this? Like, I don't have an issue with it, but tell a story with how he became this.
I have an issue with it.
I feel like he's just trying to be the Joker, and then it kind of just spiraled into this, like, the fans are singing it. He's a great wrestler, bro. I will say that time and time again, but it don't make sense.
Yes.
Six said he likes Seth's gimmick.
I hate it.
Whoa, they're getting spicy at the drip god.
Yeah, yes, bro. That doesn't make any sense.
Hold on, man. I want to talk bad news Allin here in a second. If I visit Buffalo, do I got to bring wings too?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bring us the best of the best.
And by the way, Rob will tell you in the chat. By the way, Rob called me out for that Action Arcade. I want y'all to ask Rob how long he played Action Arcade, and he better tell the truth up in there too. Why is Jericho Fist going through Komander? Not appropriate, Derek. Well, I got knock it down. Can you take the poster down? I did. Original Biggie laughing. Keep that man off my television. Roger gonna cost Cole and MJF. I agree with you, Hub, on that. Man, we're all right. That creepy entrance video of Don Callis, I hate it. Laugh out loud, Derek. I feel you, bro. I feel like MJF and Cole, but I don't see the point when we know how it will end. I admit they are funny, but we don't ever talk badly about Seth. Oh no,
I'm gonna talk.
Oh no. We want to talk about things that don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. At least Cole and MJF make sense. Is that the next match? No, it's not. But we're gonna get to it in 1 second. But Cole and MJF make sense because the story is that Cole knows MJF is being fake. He's been a step ahead of him each time.
Yes.
And I think what's going to happen is MJF is going to finally fight him, and he's going to be a step ahead of him.
Yes.
Mark my words. It doesn't work for me, brother. Here we go. Don Callis music matches the face. They both make faces that make me want to punch him in the face. It's grandstanding and hot dogging. Stop. My guy, Derek Conrad. Seth Rollins is the best in WWE that's not named Reigns. We'll see how them ratings carry when he's gone. Be my guest. That entrance fits Don perfectly, everyone's saying. Just enjoy Seth and sing it loud because he's the champ.
No.
For now.
I'll address it at the end of the show.
Okay.
Why I feel like that sucks.
Listen, so Bad News Brown, aka Bad News Allin, in the house. They show highlights of Don with hair and Jericho. I was waiting for Don to announce Kurgan is the fifth man. I was disappointed and let down, as you guys heard who the other members were. But it's good. Don's trying to recruit Jericho. I don't know where they're going with this. Jericho storylines have been spinning. I'm like, where are we going? Because what happened to the Sammy Garcia story? Now it's on the Don. I don't know what we're doing. Hopefully that other one's not done yet either. We got Hook and Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy soft. He uses the Shawn Michaels line. This is an unsafe working environment. And you know what's the crazy part? Jungle Boy's a heel in real life. You know why? Because he was saying that stuff about someone else.
Right.
I saw the tweets you like, buddy. So him and Hook are getting ready to have a match. They're gearing up for it. I'm ready to see it. I don't know how long we can play this cat and mouse game with them, but
not too much longer.
MJF and Adam Cole, they're at the bar trying to get some ladies. Hey, ladies. MJF tries to be the bad influence, and he says, no, I'm with Britt.
Yep.
I ain't going to do that. MJF said, more for daddy.
Right.
Goes over. He messes with the girls, yada, yada, yada. He's the champ. He's the greatest, whatever. And then Cole said, we did what you want to do. You got to do what I want to do now. Play the AEW video game. They become the tag champs. They do like this whole MJF and him are meeting together. It works because they're opposite people. MJF probably doesn't play video games.
Not at all. I don't really see him doing that.
Right? Eric says he thinks we're getting the match at All In. I think we'll see it too.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to see MJF and Adam Cole rematch or MJF versus Punk 3? We can see both.
Yeah.
You got two different shows.
I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Yeah. Punk can hold off for a while too. You have time on Punk.
Yes.
It was just crazy what they were doing. So they played the video games. They're really yucking it up that these two are going to be buds. Blind Eliminator Tag Team Tournament. Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia.
Spanish God.
I was shocked with this one. Yeah, back and forth. Garcia and Orange were trading crucifix pens. I could have swore Orange was going to catch him in the mousetrap and they were going to win. I had
Yes.
Orange and Darby winning in my mind
So
going
did
into
I.
this.
So did I. I didn't think they would go that way.
But the hero, Prince Nana, comes out and gives the advice. This is why you pay managers this extra money. He said, hit him with the skateboard. Hit him, Garcia. He's going to swing it back. Boom. He's going for it. Darby grabs him, stops him, but Swerve kicked Darby's head off of his shoulders. Just whap. Down he goes. Sammy hits the GTH. 1, 2, 3. I was shocked that they did that. I couldn't believe it.
It was definitely shocking. I didn't think that would happen that way.
I was very surprised by this, but it was a good win. A dub's a dub.
Dub is a dub.
After that, Adam Cole is on the phone, and here comes Roderick Strong in a neck brace still because Samoa Joe slammed him on a chair. That mean man, Samoa Joe. And he's like, are you really going to be friends with this guy? And Cole reminds him, hey, we weren't friends at first. Remember, Undisputed Era was abusing that man all the time?
Right.
And then he finally turned and joined them. I think that Roddy could be someone that's in on this too to help him in the match.
Absolutely.
There's something here for this.
Oh, the big time. This is a big time play for that.
He said maybe my favorite match of the night, the tag match. Swerve hit the drive-by. Yeah, he caught him with that kick, baby.
Oh.
Right to the face. Shot Garcia and Sammy won, but I like that we are getting a Swerve and Darby program. I said, where's Swerve and Keith Lee?
That needs to happen.
I'm tired. Yo, it's been a year almost. Don't be waiting till Grand Slam, y'all.
Yeah, don't do that.
The boys winning without Jericho or Hager. I don't know. OC and Darby versus Guevara and Garcia was a classic match with a tainted finish that soured the match for me, but it was cool that Sammy showed Darby respect. Yeah. The tag. Okay. Hold on, we gotta go to Sean. What did he say? Outside of Jey Uso, Seth is the one, not Cody. We all need to recognize Cody is not the guy, but of course we know it'll happen. Cody is as corny as Better Than You, baby, bruh. I don't get it, man. What's next? MJF, baby. We just saw this from MJF. High fives, fans. Happy babyface. When he won the title, we knew it was lies then. We know it's lies now. But that's what I'm saying. Cole knows he's lying. He knows he's lying. It's not recycling. MJF does this every time. He's a liar. He will lie to get whatever he needs. I'm your friend. I'm your bud. Right. He did it to Jericho. I want to be in the inner circle. He was using him to start his own group. That he swerved him. MJF is very smart. You have to wait when the swerve's going to happen. But in this situation, I think that it's all going to pay off. I'm fine with this. This tag tournament is fodder to keep stuff moving along while you're also still handling the tournament. It'll be fine. Trust. Vince will give Seth both the straps. Totally forget why his son-in-law bought back the heavyweight title in the first place. Vince booking. Womp womp. The Cole betrayal will happen. Ooh, Deanna, you think Roddy's turning? MJF is the ultimate con man. Callum says, I'm so excited. Pac is back. Me too, brother. Me too. Good times. Let's get to the other match here. We're going to get to the tag match that Sean's been talking about as well as the chat. MJF and Adam Cole versus Brian Cage and Big Bill. I like Big Bill. Big Bill needs to join Bullet Club.
He does.
All right. And Brian Cage, I don't know what happened here, fam. You lost the match for the team, bro. But, this is the match I was talking about, too. MJF, bro, hit a body slam. Fam, a body slam. And got a pop on Big Bill.
Body slam.
Body. How can anyone be upset with that? How could you be mad at that?
You really can't. Like that's a good way to get things moving. You know what I mean? Like here you have essentially David versus Goliath. MJF calls out a body slam. I'm gonna body slam you, big boy, and that's that.
And he did it a bunch of times. He added like the Fight Forever gameplay to it. Like, yeah, I can't slam him. But when he got it, the people popped.
Listen, the way he sold it after, though.
Oh, yeah, he fell right down with it. He knows, man. He knows.
Yes. You have to know what you're doing, and MJF knows what he's doing.
Sean says, so your logic, Conrad, Derek, is Adam Cole is setting MJF up. Yes.
Yeah.
Every week. The cake. He said, I'm going to smash his face into the cake. And Cole was like, nope, I know what you're doing.
Right.
Boom. Thank you, Max. Thanks a lot. He went to the gym with him. They have their little quirky moments where it's like, yeah, you know who else sucks? Tony Schiavone. And that's supposed to be the funny moment in it. But in the end, every time he has went to try to turn on him, MJF says he's sick. Cole's like, no, come on, bro. Get back here. We can do this. We're going to win this. Stop saying that. Blah, blah, blah. They know they got us, bro.
Right.
They got us in this.
They got us all the way, 100%.
I'm just saying don't fall for it. All right? In the end, I think that even if MJF tries to turn, Cole's going to catch him, and then he's going to have to earn his way to the next number one contenders match. Right. Now, do they win next week? I don't know. Because we know the finals now. It's going to be MJF and Adam Cole versus Garcia and Sammy. Who should be challenging for the titles is the question. I don't know.
No, actually, MJF and Adam Cole, because that's where you started.
Because the winner's going to either face FTR or Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, Juice Robinson. Juicy, baby. So I don't know who's going to win that.
It's gotta be MJF and Adam Cole.
MJF is doing the same thing he did in AEW. Yeah, in AEW, he acted like he was perfectly fine with the person instead of being a douche because he's trying to play it off.
Right.
Hashtag double clothesline. MJF did promise we were going to get that double clothesline eventually.
This is true.
Don't play with me, Max.
Nope. Make it happen.
Right? Do you think we get Death Triangle reunion? I think eventually we're going to get there.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
That's Derek's squad. Those fucking guys, I tell you. MJ's body slam over Hogan body slamming Andre. Come on now.
Second that notion.
Come on now. He had the laugh emojis. Will Washington, you heard Big Bill for BC. Yo, put him in Bullet Club. It will. I think he fits. They're gonna need a muscle man.
Yeah.
Start tossing some people around. My three favorite AEW are John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, and Pat Callum is old school fan. I appreciate that though. That's a good crew right there. It's a good crew. Matt Lopez laughing, heel Cole. Did anyone see the Brody Lee quoted? The video Brody Lee quoted. What are you speaking to, Deanna? Or not Deanna? Jocelyn said that. Excuse me. Deanna said Cole is a heel and MJF doesn't see it. Was that really the Sun gun? Not sure what you guys are talking about here. MJF and Adam Cole is more intriguing than I thought it would be when it first started. It's going to be so brutal when the turn comes.
Right.
Buffalo and Sammy. Hogan worked more matches than Max. Y'all know I'm a man of my word. If Cole swerves MJF, I will admit I'm wrong. But if MJF swerves Cole as if Cole is a big dummy, then you have to admit this is pointless and I was right. I mean,
I'll give you your just due, but you also have to give me my just due as to the fact that Seth Rollins' gimmick is trash.
Yo, why are we talking about this?
Because it's trash.
Focus on AEW.
I'm focused, but I'm just saying that gimmick is trash.
I need to make CJ and Derek in AEW fight forever. Feel free. Good luck too with that creation suite. Who do you think is going to win? Actually, you could probably make me. I don't know about Derek.
He ain't got the beard, I don't think.
Who do you think is going to win a Blood and Guts, the Elite or BCC? We'll get into that next week. Maybe we'll make our prediction before we go. For at this point, I don't know. They kind of booked it backwards.
Yeah.
Not a fan of what they've done. Jake Hager turns in the purple hat. He said, listen, man, Chris, I've had your back, man. Anytime you're about to get jumped, beat up,
yep.
I had your back, bro. What are you doing with Don Callis? Are you seriously considering it? He makes it sound like he is. What do you think? You think Jericho joins him?
No.
This is a swerve to swerve Jericho?
Yes.
I really hope they just don't abandon ship on that other storyline.
I think it's a swerve because Jericho's going to realize Don Callis is the one that's in control and who's trying to control him. And Jericho is the sex god. Mom said you had to take me to the mall.
The pain maker.
The pain maker. And he follows no rules or anyone. This is a work.
Okay.
This is a work.
So does Don have someone else and they're going to beat up Jericho is what you think happens?
Yes.
Is it Jake Hager? Because I will be very upset.
I hope not. I'm 100% willing to say no.
I'm gonna pray you're right on that, because I do not want to see Jake Hager in this group.
Not at all.
Let's get to the women's Owen Hart tournament semifinal match. Ruby Soho versus Skye Blue. This was not bad.
No, it wasn't.
Skye Blue has really improved. Like I said, I think that them giving Skye Blue this opportunity is big things for Skye Blue.
Oh, absolutely. Skye Blue is getting a push beyond belief. And I honestly believe she deserves that.
Yeah. I'm happy for Skye Blue. I think Skye Blue has busted her tail, done her thing. And I think Ruby's in a good spot here too, because Ruby was in the finals last year.
Right.
So I don't think there's much to complain about there. She's getting an opportunity. I like it. The early on, the Outcast members got kicked out. Ruby Soho, the finish was beautiful for this. Ruby held her nose like it was broken. We're like, oh, did she catch her again? Did she catch her? Right. She runs into the ropes, knocks Skye Blue down, hits her finish. Skye Blue basically took her eye off the ball for a second too long because she thought she broke her nose and caught her with the finish. The I don't, is it Destination Unknown? I forgot what she calls the little. It's like the Sister Abigail, but it's like standing more. Yeah. She catches her with that 1, 2, 3. Ruby gets the win.
Done so.
She's back. She's back in the finals.
Yep. I think I would have a huge swerve for that.
What, for the finals?
Yes.
What's the swerve? Well, we don't know who the other person is yet either.
Right. But I definitely think I would have a huge swerve for that one.
Everything doesn't have to have a swerve now, Russo.
It doesn't, but I think it's well deserved. In my eyes, it would be the way that I would work it. Because if you bring in,
I think Athena's going to join the Outcasts in the end from this.
That's what I'm saying. But Ruby has kind of been looking like the weak link, so Athena comes in to replace.
Where's the camera?
Over time.
I'm looking at you sick. Make CJ in a wrestling game easy. Default ball character. Ain't even got to do nothing. Better have my money. I ain't got your money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Let's see here. Brody quoted the tweet video of one of them two gun kids being tackled and thrown overboard in the water. I'm not too familiar with what you're speaking to, Jocelyn. You may have to send it to me on Twitter. But Seth is that guy. I can't understand why you don't like him. I love that guy.
Don't worry. I'm going to explain why I don't. I like Seth, but I don't like the gimmick. The gimmick is trash.
I think Garcia turns on Jericho. Jericho is a heat succubus. Coming in with them Cody words. Let's see here. Can we take a moment to say thank you to Jericho? This is a top 5 ever. Dude continues to reinvent himself. That man does not miss.
Not at all.
Jericho is good. I kind of want Jericho to fall back a little bit right now.
Yes, he's doing way too much. I think he's well past his time for when he's supposed to disappear for a while.
Yeah, well, the problem is when he disappeared, that's what kept him fresh for so long. But now you're like, well, yeah. Let me see here. Skye Blue has improved so much. Again, maybe I'm alone. Ruby Soho, I don't get it all. I don't feel it at all. I mean, Ruby's punk rock. I don't know. I think she fits the gimmick better than most would.
Yeah.
Skye Blue Chew has been doing mad matches. She's getting oodles of experience, and she needed it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That shows that's how you get better. Destination Nowhere is her finish. Thank you, Eric. Ruby Soho, Skye Blue, that match was decent. Ruby got the W as expected. Now it's all about who she faces in the final. Pro Wrestler Shoot, what's good? Don't bother. The Fight Forever is going to look like the Prince. Jira Hog. Come on now. Should women join Bullet Club Gold? Why not?
Yes, absolutely.
When Skye finally gets her moment to be fully fly, she will be an eagle. Yeah, she's doing fine. Put Punk on Dynamite and put Jericho in a home. Just kidding, on vacation. Serena Deeb. I want Serena Deeb in BCC.
Oh, where is she? Is she
injured? She's still injured, I think, coming back. But I think she also works behind the scenes, too. You guys didn't hear that from me, though. I'd rather see Saraya in this spot unless there's a health issue. They don't want her wrestling too much because they're still trying to monitor things. from before.
Right.
We got a QTV Harley Cameron music video. I thought Harley did fine for what she was trying to do. I don't like when I feel like people are like trying to make fun of hip hop or take it that way. And I don't think she was trying to. I just feel like sometimes it comes off when you're trying too hard.
It sounds like you're trying to make fun of hip hop.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think she
Yes.
was. I think she's a talented musician. She can sing for sure. But what I'm saying is, I don't like when people are doing it. And I'm like, do you really love hip hop? Like, I'm questioning you,
Right?
Because
or are you doing it because you already dabble in music and it's not hard to rhyme words?
it's hard to give the meaning
Yes.
behind it. And sometimes I think my bias is that we used to rap, so it's different for us.
Well,
I can smell if you don't really feel it instantly. Some things people wouldn't notice. I'll be like, yeah, you're not putting your heart and soul into things. You're not. This dude used to tell me, bro, like when you're doing your raps, you're trying to say too much. Take some of the words out and it'll flow better. And then I realized, like, oh, he's right. Stop trying to say, like, I'm doing complete sentences trying to tell you a story. And it's like, nah, take some of it out and it's good. And then I'm good at the marketing portion of it. I'm like, yo, no, you need to have a song for the ladies. Then you got to have a song here for the club. Then you got to have a song like this. You have a song like that. You got to flip it. So when someone puts their heart and soul into that shit, what I'm saying is try not to offend them. But it's a storyline for wrestling. I don't care. It's fine and dandy. But okay, they did that. I hope the Acclaim responds back. That's what I assume this is for.
It would be nice.
Someone said Mercedes in Bullet Club Gold. I could see that.
Yeah.
Jocelyn said that was bullshiggity. Nah, she's going to join the Outcast. Harley Cameron is a really good singer. Check out the song for the party. Oh, I know. I've seen her do some music videos and stuff. I have no issues with her ability. She's great, I think, actually, at singing. But what I'm saying is, I don't like when they're doing like, yeah, I do hip hop. I can rap too. Like, don't make it sound like it's so easy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mercedes Moné will out rap her. I have never heard Mercedes Moné rap, so. Calling it now, the Gun Club has made names for themselves. I never thought I'd say this, but they are really good. I won't say they've arrived yet, but I will say they are coming. Pause. Play. That was insulting to me, Jocelyn said. See? And M, of course. Somebody said, oh, she was trying to be Iggy and Nikki, and M, of course. Yeah, she tried to hit the little rap god. I know what you're talking about. She sucked. It was horrible. She wasn't into it. Somebody put a beat down. Yo, chill. My bars are old now too.
We're old and outdated in the music business.
Yeah. Hibbity, huh. I was like, cut this off, man. Snoop Dogg, one of my favorite joints. The Acclaim should be the only act for AEW with the raps, I assume Jocelyn's talking about. Mercedes Moné rap her new theme song in New Japan. Man, she just says Moné. Get that out of here. Money. Mercedes joins the Outcast takeover as leader. Rock taking over Ron Simmons in 1998. I don't think they're going to allow that to happen.
No.
They daggone sure ain't going to allow that to happen. How you going to come in here and play me out my spot? I think Mercedes is a big enough name. She doesn't need to be in a group or be in charge of a group. She can help out somebody, but I don't see her needing to be in one. I think Jade's going to end up helping Britt Baker in them.
Yeah.
Need them Black Thought bars. Yeah. I'm going to see Lupe Fiasco tomorrow. For those who didn't know, like Lupe's one of my favorites, and he was someone who at first I didn't want to listen to his CD. I was like, oh, that dude like Pharrell. I was like, I don't want to hear this. And then when I listened to it, changed my whole outlook. Probably ruined our rap group. Like, when you become all conscious now, and you gotta think about the kids, man. You gotta be up here. You gotta be up here writing the raps for the kids, man. You gotta be promoting a positive image.
Right. Gotta give them something to look forward to, something to trust.
Can't be coming out here talking about where's the hoochie daddies and all that. My raps sound like Sugar Hill Gang or Run DMC. Nothing wrong with that. That style's gonna come back too. She got new versions not released yet. Kick push, baby. You know how it goes. Love Lupe. That go gadget flow.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got that. He's from Chicago too. Chicago got everything, man. I'm tired of Chicago right now. They deserve it though. Let's get into the main event. I don't have words for this. Nick Wayne has arrived. Swerve is here. These guys have chemistry.
Yes, they do.
I like it, man.
This match impressed me on a whole different level because I wasn't familiar with Nick Wayne, And after tonight, I definitely would like to see more of Nick, just to see what else he could do. Because it's easy. Well, I don't want to say it's easy, but like when I say it's easy, I say it's easy to get into a match with someone who is around your size, who moves just as fast as you do, if not faster. I would like to see someone like Nick Wayne wrestle someone who has a Jericho mind. Like, hey, I'm gonna work.
Oh, he's gonna get that Jericho match. I know he is.
That's what I want to see. I want to see what you do in that kind of match. I get what you're doing in the high flying kind of stuff matches, but I need the thought process done. I need the strategy done. I need that.
Hold on here. I disagree, guys. Monet as the leader of a group makes a lot of sense. Y'all don't see that? I don't, but Mercedes' name is already big enough. Unless she's going to give the rub to everybody in the group, you could. Well, no, you can do that, but you can't get. It's going to be tough to get the rub off on everybody in the group to sell them. Listen, what I'm saying is she's big enough. She don't need a group.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, if you do that, she's not going to want to do that.
You could do it. I just don't think she needs it.
Yeah, I don't think she needs
it. She's an attraction by herself, and you can keep her alone where she doesn't have to show up all the time.
Right.
I don't see Jade helping the original. She'll be busy getting revenge against Statlander. I think Jade's past that belt. She don't want that belt.
That belt's done.
So Athena joins the Outcasts. Who joins the originals? Jade. Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper of all time. Lil Wayne is very nice. He was on my me and hip hop were good, and then I kind of went sideways when Wayne was probably fading out a little bit. But yeah, I like Wayne a lot. Tiff says yes. Not gonna lie, Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City helped uplift me out of a depression I was going through at the time. Yeah, I love Kendrick, man. Kendrick have you sitting up there thinking. I love Lupe. Then he fell off for a bit. Is he back on the side of the people, or is he still doing the industry standard like what he did after Lasers? So I will explain this to you. Indulge me for a second, wrestling fans. I know we just hit the hour mark before we get back into Swerve and Nick Wayne. With Lupe did fall off for a bit, but not really. So here's what happened. Lupe wanted to have control over stuff that he did. He was with a record company at the time. I will redact name for now because I'm being polite. Right. They were interfering in some of the things that were happening. So let's say Lupe discovered an artist and he wanted to work with them. They would say I don't know about that. Then Lupe would try to go meet with the artist to go just do the work anyway. And then they would try to undercut him. They would fly a private jet to beat him there to have them sign over all the rights to their music. He's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Oh, we own this now. Why are you being like that? So Lupe Fiasco is actually one of the when people talk I'm not with this industry BS, Lupe's one of the real ones.
Yeah.
He did not sign another deal. Lasers got put out. Lasers was a project he wanted to do, and then it got switched into they kind of completed it with what they had, and they were like, here we go. That's what we're gonna do. I didn't even know that at the time. I think there's a comment either on Facebook or YouTube that I put up that I said I like some of the stuff on Lasers, but I didn't like all of it. But I thought it was still a decent album. But the issue was that a lot of people were like, nah, this ain't the Lupe. Well, that's why, because he never finished the project.
Right. They basically built that. He did half of it or a good portion of it and took whatever was left and say, hey, this is what we're putting on here.
Let's hop back to Nick Wayne and the homie Swerve. Tiff said, so happy for Nick. Nick Wayne versus Swerve, match of the night for me, Matt Lopez says. Let me see here. Nick's been all over. Love his run in Japan. Telling you, Nick's been doing this thing, man. 18, bro. Think about this. He just graduated high school. He's got a lot to work up to. I would love to see Jordan Oliver come in too with him. Nick Wayne will be perfect to build ROH around. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Dedicate people to Ring of Honor. I think that'll definitely help the brand. Nick Wayne versus CM Punk. Maybe in the future, but not right now, I don't think. No. I have to go back and watch that. I was doing something else at the time. I can't deny for anyone saying Sammy Guevara, The Miz has a punchable face, and all of Nick Wayne's expressions top there. Super talented, but that kid has to go heel and make that money. You'll see it eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Swerve and Nick Wayne was a very good match. We all know Swerve was going to get the W, but Nick Wayne was awesome. Future is very bright if booked properly.
Right.
Monet doesn't need a group. If she joins the Outcast, she would overshadow the group. Yes, I agree, Matt. Some might die. Some might die of blood and guts. I hope not. Just like, we ain't speaking his name. I like his early stuff. His new stuff is I think Lupe's message is still good. He doesn't have a lot of the industry backing now, too. That's what I'm talking about, though. People that the record company wants you to think his stuff's garbage because he said no to them. He said, "I'm not signing with you."
Right.
He now teaches hip hop at like schools. I don't know who's my favorite rapper of all time, but my top 3 artists are MJ, Madonna, and TLC. Okay, that's a good group. He's at MJ, Beatles, and Whitney Houston. Best Lupe of album, and Why Is It Food and Liquor? The first one, I like that one. I like The Cool a lot too.
The Cool is good. I say.
I also like the second, Food and Liquor. The I forgot what it was called. Was it Food and Liquor 2, or was it called like the American something? I forgot what it was. I think it had a different name for it. That ring was full of Seattle, and I'm here for it. Right? I love it, man. So he just threw out what he did so he can get the deal done. I knew a lot of artists that have done that for various reasons, so I respect it. I didn't know. Yeah, he's completely like independent now on his own. Jade losing the TBS belt the way she did was disrespectful to her and her undefeated streak. How much more did you want? They protected her.
Right, exactly.
She lost in a fluky way. I'm sick of people saying Statlander was the choice to beat Jade. That's bull. Only person that should have beat Jade is Britt. But then people would have been mad that everything's focused on Britt Baker. You can't have both. Food and Liquor 2 is my favorite, actually.
Food and Liquor 2, the greatest American rap album.
Thank you. I knew there was a long title too, but everyone just calls it Food and Liquor 2. Yes, bring in Jordan. I do not understand how Jordan Oliver hasn't been signed. I could see it happen. Dang, Dynamite was that boring. This turned into a hip-hop discussion. Remember the unofficial mixtape he put out that was supposed to be Lasers? Fire, yes.
Yes, that was
fire. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When people say like Lupe don't got it no more, Lupe definitely just put up a story and I heard the song in the background. I was like, yo, that sounds dope. Trust in Lupe. You got to follow your favorites now, though. It's the way Jade lost that was disrespectful. If they were going to have Stat do it in a full match. Guys, Jade lost, so it looked fluky. Jade is going to come back and beat people down. She doesn't need that belt anymore. She did what she was supposed to do. Elevate the title. She had it for over a year. She did fine. Imagine Nick Wayne versus Ray Phoenix. Oh, Lordy.
Oh, God.
Look like Billy Starks is signing a deal with AEW/ROH. I can see it too. Athena, I went out of my way to watch her more. I've been very much a non-fan of hers, but I must admit she's a lot better. Undefeated streak better? Nah, but she's better. Wasn't he a Kanye West guy at some point? I believe Touch the Sky was like one of the first singles he was on.
Yeah.
Rob says Dynamite sucks. Wow. Guy, TK don't book Collision. Pac, Big J, rappers, sneakers, Jordan 1s, Jordan 11s, and Gucci slides. We getting real hip-hop up in here. Real hip-hop. I love it. Swerve got the win with the JL driver. I like it. I'm not going to complain about this, dude. Nick Wayne is here. I think you're going to see more of Nick Wayne. I just hope that they have storylines and they keep him moving. It looks like some people are getting shuffled around the company. We heard Brian Pillman Jr. might be out. That kind of sucks, but I can see Pillman Jr. landing on his feet if he goes to like Impact or New Japan if he wanted to. There's hope for him out there. That's what I'm saying. This is why I say it's important to support Impact, because if you don't have anywhere to go, if there's WWE and no AEW and neither of them want you, you need somewhere to go.
Right. Absolutely true.
I should really go to GCW this Friday to see Nick Wayne. Yeah, get some of that exclusive footage, man. Put it up on some stories or shorts on your channel, man. Conrad has bars. Spit something, bro. Here we go. I'm going to need to see some super chats for that. I'm going to need to see some super chats for that. Man. What should I? Should we?
Nah, we gotta save that. Super chat.
Yeah.
Hit us in the super chat.
Throw some money. Nah, matter of fact, throw some money in that PayPal. Throw some money in that PayPal. I'll show you that I don't break. There's no bending. You can call me Mr. Perfect or call me Kurt Hennig. I could do this all day. All right. But we'll do the thing, man. Yeah, say I don't feel Kanye, but he did give us Lupe and Kid Cudi. That was good for the culture. Always.
Oh, absolutely.
Nick Wayne made his debut, and no one here even cares. Kota Ibushi is coming in. We're about to talk about that in 1 second, right? We talked about that in the beginning, though. I don't know if you were in here for that, but we did talk about Kota and Pac and some of the other stuff in the beginning. Seriously, spit something, my G. I'm retired. That ain't gonna change nothing for real.
Right.
Ain't gonna change nothing for real. I can always give them some previews. Y'all hold it down. Let me know. All right, go ahead, Derek. Derek will spit something for you.
Nah. I'm retired too.
We're old, man. We ain't got none. He said, "Nice respect." I got wrestling bars for days, you know, and I can spit about food because I'm fat, so you know how that goes. So many artists that I hooked onto growing up, and others that I've like, can't look at them the same anymore. It sucks. It's a tough industry, man. It's a tough industry, just like wrestling, man.
It most certainly is.
Right? Jacoby, I don't want to even talk about MJF zipping up them pants. We ain't even getting into that. Talk about the maximum ride and all that foolishness.
Right.
Sugar Hill Gang, yeah. Might sound lame, but I never lost my love for T-Pain. He is a treasure. T-Pain, one of my buddies talked to T-Pain, and I think that's what like sparked him getting back into it. He said he felt like he helped motivate him again to get back into his stuff.
It's possible.
All right, let's get into the reveal. Nick Wayne, someone to look out for. I think they should build ROH around him, like I said.
Yes.
I think Matt said the same. Put him on Ring of Honor. He could do some big things down there. Dynamite, live, next week. It's going down. Now, this one says Saskatoon, but it's going to be in, is it Detroit? No, it's Boston, excuse me. Boston, yeah. TD Garden. But we're going to take a closer look here at Blood and Guts. Who are the fifth people? We talked about it before. Pat came from out of nowhere with a steel chair. Yo, brother, when you see someone with their hair down, just walking with a chair, stop, Derek. Stop doing that from that one promo. Pat comes down with the steel chair. We were like, who is that? And as soon as we saw, what a shot to the back on Kenny Omega, I was like, it's Pac.
Yep.
Pac is a great choice, though, because he has defeated most of the guys in the Elite.
Yep. He's got some good records.
You remember when he made Kenny tap? We were like, yo, word?
Yes.
Yo, great. Yes. Great. So Pac's going to fit in perfectly fine. I hated this segment. I think it's going to get ripped to shreds by some people who review it. Why was Kenny Omega's head in a chair? Someone's up on the top rope and they're holding a mic to his mouth, talking to him. Look at the screen. I'm like, what is this, bro? Jump on the chair. Like, it just, for like sensibilities. Like, if you were going to jump on him, you would have did it.
Right. Like, what are you waiting for?
Not Kenny to the outside and have him say this instead. You could have just did this a different way. Then the lights go out. You still didn't jump? Whatever. Because Kenny's still laying there after when the lights come back on with the chair around his neck. But the Bucks and Hangman come out and make the save. But we find out in the video package that Kota Ibushi, surprise to no one in here, is the person that is going to be teaming up with them. It's going to be big. It's going to be big.
Big.
Blood and Guts should be fun, man. I love the matches. We're going to review it next week. It's going to be one of the hardest matches to review, but I want to come in here and talk about it with you guys.
Right. Let's make it happen.
We will not repeat what Kenny called Mox. He called him a kitty cat. Hung ducks. Deanna, I like it. I like it. Yo, listen. Listen. The hell ever happened to Chingy? I think he's doing them like B2K tours with them.
Yeah.
That's the last time I heard about him. You know when something is good, but that one time you eat it and then it doesn't taste the same? That's how Dynamite was. Be brave, girl. Do your thing. Let them. Hey. Find out we up in here about to be talking about Uncle Luke. Y'all up here playing around. Cat D coming. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Kota Ibushi, as speculated, is indeed the last member of Kenny Omega versus the Elite. Pac is back as well. Nice touch based on the fact that Pac has history with everyone here.
Right.
You know how it goes. Sean dropping bars, man. Yuta tweeting he is going to beat Ibushi's ass too. Yuta better be worried about getting healthy. Get that leg right.
Right.
Elite are some hoes for letting Kenny get his ass whooped, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Well, it's wrestling. You know how it is. That Blood and Guts match will be beyond noodles next week, though. Speaking of Brian Pillman Jr., where have the Varsity Blondes been? It's over for that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Pillman Jr. was tagging with Brock Anderson on ROH. Pillman Jr. is someone who I thought you could have built like a mid-card feud around in ROH.
Oh, absolutely.
I think if you were going to team with someone, they should have called D.H. Smith. Me personally. All right. Who the hell is Griff Garrison? That's not Jungle Boy. That's one of my favorites. R.I.P. to Brody Lee, man.
Stiff leg Garrison.
Papers. Pillman's gone. You think Ibushi's jumping off the cage? He better not jump off that cage. You better let Hangman Page do that.
Right.
No. Hangman Page, is he the youngest? I think so. If Hangman's the youngest, he got to jump off that cage. Ibushi too old, man. Ibushi in his 40s. Knock it off.
Yeah.
We can't be having that. BJ, I was typing that. I love it. Let's get your Dynamite reviews in, and we'll what your review of Dynamite was and who's winning the Blood and Guts match next week. I'm going to be weird, Derek, and I'm going to take the BCC because the Elite have won all the other matches. This is stupid.
Yeah, I'm going with them too because what do you prove by making the Elite win this match?
Yeah, I wonder if they go the route of Hangman and Ibushi feuding again too. Like Hangman gets jealous.
Yeah, I can see that.
You could do that again if you wanted to. You don't have to though, but you could. The element of surprise is there. Yeah, I think Moxley or Yuta or someone's going to get the win for the team.
I think so too.
And what do you want to give Dynamite tonight? Pass, fail, what out of pizzas, pizza squares, pizza pies? I don't know. Hamburgers. Should we do mics? Should we do the source and drop some mics on them? All I need is one mic.
Go middle ground. Say like a 5.
5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's harsh for tonight.
Yeah.
That's harsh. I'm looking back at this. Hold on here. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right show. Yeah. I'm gonna go a little higher than Derek. I want to say 6, but I feel like it might be generous. I'm gonna go 6. I'll say 6 on the nose.
I'll give it to you. Cause you know what? I'll give it to you because you had the main event and match 1 that pretty much set the tone.
Right. All right. Let's see here. Matt Lopez says 7 out of 10. EPW 10 out of 10. I don't see Coda losing in his debut.
No.
Coda ain't gonna be the one to take the L. Golden Elite's going to win. They won all the matches though. Like BCC suck or not? Like, you know what I mean? Like they beat them. They beat them the match before this and the match before that.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, Yuta pinned Kenny. That was the last time they've done anything, truthfully.
Right.
Besides beatdowns, I guess. Golden Elite because Ibushi is here and it opens up Kenny versus Hangman feud. Wayne versus Swerve was match of the night. Thumbs up from Jesus. 5.5 out of 10. BCC wins. And even though they said once and for all, this tired ass feud continues.
Yes.
I feel like they're trying to do not avoid this match that people want.
Right.
Stop playing. But if it gets avoided, man, I don't know what else to say. I don't. Tonight's show, C+, Blood and Guts winner, the Elite, Sean says. I can't wait for Takeshita Ibushi face-off. Yes. This Dynamite was a Little Caesars crazy bread and wings. It was close to pizza, but wasn't a pizza night. Wasn't bad, but I'd rather have the pizza. Ruby winning the whole thing since she lost last year makes the most sense, Conrad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Willow for the win for the women's side now. Even though it's down to my 3 who I said, but I'm going with Willow.
I respect that.
Deanna's with me. 6 from what I saw. A+ only because of the Ibushi announcement, Terrell said. EPW is always Pizza Hut. Big New Yorker. Yo, that Ninja Turtles commercial been making me hungry, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But tonight with our hip-hop talk, I'm going to give it the Big New Yorker instead of the stuffed crust. Could Ibushi be all elite? Y'all know he doesn't like signing contracts. I think if they give him what he wants, like the training thing he said he wanted to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also, I agree it continues, but BCC wins. Dynamite 7.5 out of 10. EPW 10 out of 10. Several late night one-on-one sessions between Kenny and Ibushi coming soon. Pac versus Ibushi at Allin. I'll take it.
Yes.
57 days till the NFL. Okay. Jocelyn, that spicy talk. Listen, it was all good. Hangman cost the Elite the win. That's what I'm saying. I think Hangman's going to be the reason, or Ibushi's going to throw in the towel for Hangman. That's going to start the ripple. I don't think the turn's going to happen, but I think the ripple's going to finally happen.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to next week, man. Next week, Blood and Guts. Me and Derek will have the coverage for you. Make sure you are locked in here. Tell your friends, tell your homies, tell people you hate, tell anybody. I want them here next week. We're on the road to 2K. Let's get there. Let's keep it moving.
Let's get it.
Me and Derek. So it sounds like Monday, possibly the time for the match.
Yep.
We'll set up a live stream. You'll hear me crying. Me and Derek have already played each other in this, so it's going to be interesting because we both have dubs over each other.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll be talking about this. Much love and appreciation to everyone in the chat. Hold on here. We got some more questions. I can't leave y'all with these questions. We're gonna do this in 60 seconds, I hope here. TK gonna F around and sign Bushi instead of Ibushi. Derek and Kyra, who do you have Andrade teaming up with the House of Black when that happens? Roosh and it's got to be between Preston and Draglistico.
I say
whoever you think can put on the better match.
Ooh, Preston.
I remember when me, my uncle, and some of our favorite cousins demanded a New York style pizza and well-known spot in Chicago. We almost got, I can't finish that sentence. Pack Pens Kenny, Rob says, just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. Hip hop all day. You know I love hip hop, bro. And as Sir Quill said, until next time, y'all. For me and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. Thank you all for representing us. We are out. One.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, this the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, please listen every day to the showcase, the opinions and knowledge that anyone can take, showing you how it is done, proving I am number one, what a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans, not many who's here can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.